What's up guys, first of all, thanks to everyone for the positive feedback and suggestions in a previous video about the Cross-Banlist tournament. I gave everything a thought, all the suggestions, all the feedback, all the ideas, and this is the concept. I'd like to play out, play out and upload everything. It's going to be the second Cross-Banlist tournament. It's going to be the Cross-Banlist Cup, so very similar to the Cross-Banlist tournament. So as you see here, it's going to be a new system, a refreshing system. It's going to be in two parts, as a few people suggested. In the first part of a tournament, it's going to be a group system. So 32 decks instead of 16 will battle it out in a different group system. So from Group A, 4 decks to Group H. Again, 4 decks in every group. And we need 2 decks, or at least the top 2 decks from every group will advance to part 2 of the tournament, and that will be a single elimination of the top 16 decks. The advantage of this, of course, is, as a few people mentioned in the previous video, is that if a deck loses, it won't be out of the tournament immediately. So it has more chances, again, to stay in the tournament and to advance, and eventually maybe win the whole tournament. So it's again, if a deck wins, it will get 3 points, and if a deck loses, of course, 0 points, no draws. It's not possible here in the tournament. And as I said before, the top 2 decks from every group will advance to the top 16 again, and the top 16 will be paired at random. Then, for the decks themselves, again, pretty much the same rules as in the previous Cross-Banlist tournament, so no FTKs, no loops, no burn and stall decks, although an exception is possible. Frog FTK, again, I'd rather not want to include. Frog FTK is definitely one of the bigger decks in this game's history. I mean, it won our European Championship, it won the World Championship back in that year, but again, it's going to have a huge impact on the tournament if it's included, maybe the same impact as Dragon Rulers and Spellbooks in the previous Cross-Banlist tournament, so guys, definitely keep this in mind. An extra rule for the tournament is that I'm not going to include Dragon Rulers and Judgment Spellbooks in this Cross-Banlist Cup, and mainly I'm looking at the Dragon Ruler deck lists with the bigger dragons at 3, so no rejuvenation rulers, no ravine rulers, but something like mythic dragons with the dragon rulers at 1 is perfectly fine. I'm implementing this rule because, as we saw in the previous Cross-Banlist tournament, these 2 decks will just make a huge impact in the tournament, and I think will destroy again the competition as they did in the previous Cross-Banlist tournament. For some suggestions, I've made a huge list in the video description, a lot of decks, so guys, feel free to check it out, and you can definitely use it for if you're making your own list as a suggestion in the comment section down below. Of course, there are more decks that are not included in this list, so again, feel free to add decks to when you're suggesting your own top suggestions for the tournament. Then for the matches themselves, it will be a best out of 3 games, so as soon as a deck wins 2 games, it will win the whole match. Again, no side deck, respect of the game, because it, of course, it's a Cross-Banlist tournament. Every deck had its own cards to their access during their own time period, so it's just not going to be fair if I'm going to include the side deck, again in respect of the player and this game's history. The end date of the suggestions will be May 30th, so the 30th of May I'll end the suggestions list, and I'll start everything up after that. So guys, again, thanks a lot for the positive feedback about the project, the idea in general, so feel free to leave your own top list down below of decks that you want to see in the tournament. Guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Beat them signing out. Peace.